I put on the hat so you don't see my embarrassing hair. I'm currently an attorney. PKO Hyper Deep, 200 guaranteed. I'm in 4th place. Not a bad spot. Kind of doing okay in this one. Same on the free roll. So I'm gonna change the music. And enough with the M's. Gonna change the music. Gonna make some choices that are good for everybody here. Alright, we'll just go with this one. And by this one I mean I picked a track that will keep everybody happy in YouTube land. So welcome! We have quite the adventure ahead of us. I'm hoping I can win money. That's always the goal. But we shall see. You never know. But I'm trying to play smart, so I am referring to different information, odds, using different methods of, you know, odds to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Now, there were just some instances in the past. I wish I could show you, but I can't. I probably could, but I won't. Enough with the arms. That demonstrate, you know, you just got to go all in. However, I also realize you just have to play the odds. Make sure you're making the best choice at all times. There's a good time and a not so good time to flop the best hand and to maybe even do a little bluffing. So there's that. And we got a little knockout action here. Ace-8 offsuit, not a good hand to go in when I'm under the gun. And as you can see, that would have just fizzled out. You know, all these pros are doing their darndest to do a bunch of memorization of different pre-flop range charts, and you know, I'm doing my best to maybe follow suit. Look at that. Bastard caught a king. Wow. And you're just running hot. You're running hot, right? Look at that guy. 200 blinds. Over 200 now. It's falling. I've fallen into a good hand here. We'll just see though. We're going to call it down. 876. We're going to check that one. See what he does. You know, maybe he has a nice pair. 8. I'm just going to do this because I like my hand. Hey, never hurts to be right, even though I was really wrong. Whew. But he was giving me so many good odds, you know, he was betting small, he or she. That person playing was betting rather small, and it was just giving me a good chance, you know, to catch my ace or jack, which he had. He had one of my outs, so I was really running thin there. I mean, if I had hit my jack, though, I would have been in great shape as well. So there you go. Oh, look at that. Hit a nice hand there. Always nice. Always nice. Eight players at the $2 game, and the free roll game is a 6-player, which means there are different ranges to look at. Wow, he hit his jack. He's really in good shape with 2 jacks, and he hit a full house. He or she, I'm sorry, he or she. So good for them. I mean, that wasn't a good hand, I don't think. In fact, I mean, we can review it. So let's just see what happens here. So yeah, he went in with Jack 10. He was the cutoff. Why would you go with Jack 10? All in with Jack 10. And then you, desperation calls, right? I mean, what were you doing? Whatever, you know, it, That's why we got to play these games. We got to see what's out there, you know? I mean, you know, the last hand I won, the guy was playing with ace-7. I went in with a jack. He thought he was strong, and he was strong up until the end, and it was kind of crazy. Jack 7 is just not the hand to defend in this particular situation, even though I was a big blind. In fact, if I go to my handy-dandy little calculator of goodness, Jack 7 is just the most awfulest hand ever. Jack 7 offsuit. Oof. Never play it. Never play it, it says. So, and I assume you only can get it in play when, you know, it checks to the big blind, and the big blind is Jack 7 offsuit. And maybe by some miracle, 2 jacks flop, and now you're like, wow, Jack 7 offsuit. What a bargain. No, no, no. Like King 5 offsuit, not even playable. I'm even in the small blind, it's not playable. I'm gonna play this hand and this next hand, and then get up and go get something to drink. Is a foldable hand. I will be back. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I spent a second of my time bank, but it was well worth it. Alright. Make myself a Crystal Light concoction. Strawberry lemonade. Not sponsored. But I do love it. Let's see here. This is a free roll. I like this hand for some reason. I don't know why. King 10 9 with an 8. Who knows? Maybe I know why now. Although they're not diamonds. I don't know why. I really want to concentrate on this game. Well, yeah. That's called being reckless. But this game is a free roll. Come on. It's where you get to try to take your chance, right? Never know. So, according to my handy dandy Charterino, I am allowed to call this. And I don't have a chart for this, but you know, easy. Get your chips in it and let's see what happens. Type hand here. I mean, we're playing Omaha. It's just. So this could not be a better flop for this hand. I mean, look at it. 4, 8, 5. It's beautiful. So we're gonna throw some chips in there and hope for the best. And look at that. You know, we got ourselves trips on a flush heavy board, but not the card I wanted to see. So we're gonna slow down just a little bit, and that's even worse. I tried. I should have maybe thrown in another bet. I'm not sure though. They had the 8. It was really tricky. I don't know. This guy was pretty sticky. You never know. That's where we're at currently. If I'm reading this correctly, it says we have 30 minutes of late registration remaining. And then, you know, that's when we start really playing to win, I guess. Actually, I'm playing to win, you know, so don't get it twisted. I'm winning. However, you know, the pool is increasing within these 30 minutes. Late registration. I'm gonna move you out of the way. Put you on that side. Clear things, right? In any event, I don't know. This hand didn't speak to me for some reason. And I'm in this. Oh, I thought I folded that. That was odd. Oh wow. Okay. Let's see how odd that was. I hit a king, but you never know with these Omaha hands. Wild and crazy. It's madness. 7-6 offsuit, not looking like a winning hand. And for good reason. Backdoor straight draw, not gonna happen. Backdoor diamond draw, not gonna happen. Now, this hand looks pretty. Hearts and diamonds. Every girl's best friend. Alright, here we go. We just woke up with I wish. We just woke up with ace queen, blah, 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 ace queen, offsuit. I'm gonna call this in the free roll here. 8-7 suited, 2-7. Oh my goodness, look at that. Looky. Look at what we got there. Let's raise the stakes. Oh, is it 20? No. Ah, jeez. What do you got? 13? 20? Okay. You fucking bastards. You fucking bastards. I hate you both. I hate you both. They pushed me off an ace queen. I am angry. Super angry. Kind of pissed. But what are you gonna do, right? Wow, that was just a brutal hand to fold. I mean, wow. It's crazy. Damn. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. Wow. I'm just really pondering that last hand. It was one where I folded ace queen. It just, that's brutal. Okay, that is brutal. Juicy Ribeye has done that guy dirty. I was running so dry, and then I got that ace queen. I was so happy. And then these guys both went all in. I thought they were stronger than that. I'm not sure though. You know, I could run into total nitwits, and then you can just run into I don't know. I don't know if that was a good lay down. Disappointed, but you can't dwell on it, right? You can't dwell on it. You gotta make good decisions every single time. You can't be distracted. Ace 4 offsuit in that just means if you're you only call that when you're in the button. I see. So I wasn't. Look at that. How cheeky I am. Because I tried to get a fast one off a guy in a free roll. That's mistake number one. I'm playing in a free roll. They don't care. There are no rules. Accept the rules. And another fold. I'm not perfect. Oh, look at that. Potential straight flush. Wow. I mean, it's free roll, so I'm gonna call. I mean, I get a 5, you know, it's like, what the fuck? I'm still rooting for the heart. Hearts are 5. Hearts are 5. I am in business here. That was the wrong card. That was the wrong card. Why weren't you a heart? You know why you weren't a heart? Because you didn't love me. You didn't want me to win. What a shame. Have one of your outs, buddy. And look at there. I don't care. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. I'm out. I don't want to play. How fucking lucky can this guy be? How crazy. Well, I'm closing you up. I'm bringing you to the big board here. Two 7 offsuit. Wow. Let's see if I should play. No. Not even close. Not even close. And I will say this. Good luck to those who do play it, because you are in for a world of hurt. 2-7 doesn't take you very far. In fact, it takes you to the bottom. The opposite of where you want to go. How horrible. Your ascension cut short by 2-7 offsuit. Who knew? Of course, they do play the 2-7 game at some card rooms, so there's that. You get a 2-7. You get a 2-7 and you're able to bluff your way or even win a hand with it, then you get more money or something like that. It's really cool. I've seen it. Anyway, I heard about it. No, I've seen it on YouTube. On Brad Owen's channel. Wow. I am reading about some reality TV show couple, the Chrisleys. Chrisley knows best. Wow. They're going to jail. They're going to jail. They're bank fraud. Is it bank fraud? Bank fraud. What the heck is bank fraud? What does that even mean? Bank fraud. What is bank fraud? Let me just ask that. What is bank fraud? Bank fraud. Let's see, I'm reading this from some website that claims to be something about law, so you know it's true. Bank fraud is a white-collar crime often charged at the federal level because it affects the nation's financial institutions. As such, it carries heavy penalties. Facing charges of bank fraud can be a terrifying experience. Having the support of an experienced Lincoln and Omaha criminal defense attorney can make a difference. Well, what is bank fraud? Bank fraud is defined as using deception to steal money or assets from a bank, financial institution, or a bank's depositors. For legal purposes, a financial institution includes credit unions and banks that are federally insured. This includes Federal Reserve Banks, the Federal Deposit of Insurance Corporation, mortgage lenders, agencies, and other institutions that accept deposits of money or other financial assets. In general, bank fraud may involve any deliberate action aimed at defrauding a financial institution. Let me just fold this in real quick. It may involve an intentional action aimed at receiving assets, money, securities, credits, or property from a financial institution through the use of pretense or false information. The law provides a fairly broad definition of bank fraud, and there are several facets of this offense that should be considered. So there you go. You're literally trying to dupe a bank into giving you money. How in the world did they do that? Mind you, the reality TV stars, so I imagine that influence alone carries some weight. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah. And you too, yeah, the ace king. Oof. You never stood a chance. I mean, you were in the hole big time. Anyway, so yeah. We got stuff involving Trump again. The guy who can walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and still be a president. I mean, he didn't do that, but he said he could. And I'm inclined to believe him. He did a lot of shit. Of course, all these presidents do, so it doesn't really matter. Now look at the current one. Oh my god. Anyway. So yeah. Here we are, waiting for the big hand. We are, how many minutes in to our late reg? 14 minutes, okay. This is a hyper, so I imagine the late reg was going to be rather short. I mean, you know, that's kind of one of the reasons why I joined it. I really didn't want to stay in this game too long. One of the let me stop ladies, let me stop talking. Let's bump this to 4. Oh, did you know I was strong because I don't play any hands? Hey, I just got to the table though, so what's the deal? I mean, have I been playing that long at this stage? I don't know. I don't think so. You never know. You never know. I folded a 10-7 of hearts. And I am waiting for the next set of queens or higher to hit my hand. In the meantime, I surf the web for entertainment in hopes that you're either watching me as entertainment, which I know none of you are, but in the hopes that one day somebody comes by and says, hey, who's this? How are you? He starts chatting me up. I don't know. You never know. So yeah. Oh. We open a browser on my window with the game. Not cool. Faux pas, if you will. Why did he go all in? Was he bluffing? I don't know. That was weird. I wasn't paying attention, so whatever. Congrats. Your aces did its job. Did their job. I don't believe I've had aces in this hand. The kings, though, they did me right. Jack 5 suited. What are we doing here with Jack 5 suited? Jack 5 suited in the big blind. Jack 7, Jack. Oh wow, they tell me no. Oh yeah, well, come on. But no, still no. Wow, Jack 5 suited. Not even close to being a thing to do, apparently. I just thought maybe. Let's bring it up here. Just checking my stream. I'm just gonna put in a C bet of $3. I kinda have to call. Kinda doesn't matter. Fuck, man. What the fuck? That was bullshit. Whatever. Oh, god damn. I mean, I'm just losing money at this point. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Kinda feels bad, doesn't it? Anyway, here I am, 9-5, 15 blinds. Yippee yippee ki-yay. Is there any way to mute me? Can I mute myself? Let's see. guess now? Oh, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can mute my mic so you can't hear me. Oh, that's cool. That's great. That's cool. I'm gonna do that from now on for certain situations. OBS, you know, it's a skill. 10s against ace 10. Ooh. Clubs. Brutal. Okay, 10 pulled out. Wow. So I'm wondering if I have to bet, if I have to bet this ace king, I mean ace 6 pretty hard. No, I'm gonna fold it. I'm gonna get a better hand. I know I am. I'm gonna get a better hand. I'm gonna get a way better hand. Alright. I'm watching my demise of my 7s. God damn. Taken down by a fucking stretch flush. Horrible. Took him 4 cards. I'm just watching the brutality being enacted upon me. Oh, it hurts. Oh, that's brutal too. That is simply brutal. That is simply brutal. I mean, really brutal. I mean, I gotta go all in, bro. What are you doing? You have 6 blinds, and there's 8 blinds in the pot. What are you thinking? Anyway, still really salty about that 7-7 hand. Gotta just persevere, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't persevere, you'll never succeed. So, I mean, sometimes you'll fall. I mean, that's just a given. Oh, okay. We're taking a break. I'm going to mute my audio and be right back. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to turn off my Outlook. You never know. I see messages popping up all the time. Anyway, I'm back. You know, I'm gonna show you kind of the thing I'm looking at here, so you have an idea of what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to follow this chart here. It's not easy, and I know I should probably actually get the app. However, with that in mind, I mean, you know, they tell you what hands to play and in what position, which is so important. And the more you see it, the more you know, like, hey, this is a good hand. Like, I was on the fence about the Jack 5, and I was like, hey, maybe that's a good hand. I already have some money in it. I think I did anyways. And somebody, you know, raised, and, you know, you look at the chart, and it says Jack 5 suited is a no-go. And it doesn't matter where you are in the seating chart. So, well, you know, there you go. I'm gonna be right back. Hello everybody, I'm back. And look, in time for my 10s. Can you see my face? I'm really excited. 10s, come on, let's go. Woman president too. You know, the right woman can surely be the president. The right man can be the president. But I doubt it takes one person, you know, even the president, to change the country, let alone the world. So it's not all that it's cracked up to be, as far as I can see. Entirely different subject to be explored on another channel by somebody else. We're gonna bring it to 8 people. Why? Because I like the letter T. And he's probably 50. Oh. Ah, damn. Ice the woman out. Oh, you gotta be fucking with me. Ah! Okay, okay, okay. It's not horrible. I didn't lose my shirt on that one. However, my fan's making a lot of noise. You hear that? That was weird. In any event, I'm gonna fix my chair. Jeez, make it easy on me. No, you gotta share the wealth. So horrible, so horrible. Flustered. Like I said, I didn't lose my shirt, so it's not the end of the world. Let me just take a look at that hand. I'm gonna just set up what we're doing. Play it. Okay. I had 18 going into it, and so let's just hurry up and go fast. Yeah. You call it ace-9. What a moron you are. And he had no choice. So, I mean, I came out ahead technically. Not my finest moment, though. Ace-9, though. Oh, I'm glad you went all in, because I lost significant amounts. See what happens. I need somebody to raise it up for me. Please, 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 raise, 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 raise. Oh, you suck. The president's not gonna go in either. Oh, this hurts. Get my 3 blinds and I'll be on my way. Against, you know, any 2. In any event, I mean, that went okay. I probably could have played that a little bit better. I don't know what I could have done, though. Probably should have bet as soon as I had him. But the board folded around to me when I merely called the 1 blind, trying to bluff me out of the hand. So I overcorrected and went all in. This is not a good hand. It was not a good hand. It was not a good hand. Especially with 2 clubs on the board and 1-7. I mean, that's a backdoor straight draw. Oh, it was horrible. I mean, I'm looking at the chart and it said you might have probably wanted to go. I don't know though. You know, I gotta really research how this chart works. It's a pre-flop chart. I don't know what happens when people start betting. How does that change the odds? Well, I mean, there's so many things, right? What could they have? What couldn't they have? Well, this is a good point, because if it's by position, then you know what they should have, right? If they're early on, they're going to have strong hands. Ace, king, they're going to have, you know, they're going to have a pair in their hand. A big pair. They have to have a strong pair. I'm thinking 10s or higher. So there is, you know, a range. But 13 blinds, 6-7, no way. Oh, that's brutal. That's even more brutal. Oh, that's just disgusting. Oh, Dee Dee, you've been done dirty. Dee Dee done dirty. Oh no. Well, it's good to have chips early on in the game because I'm surviving by having chips and playing a little more carefully. It's not easy though, and you know, sometimes people will resort to scooping up blinds and perhaps getting called in such circumstances. Dee Dee didn't get called, and she picked up a sizable hand. 3 blinds. It's pretty good considering we got 18, and that's the max. That's a sixth of her pot there, you know, which is why you gotta really think long and hard, you know, before going all in. Well, and they haven't even scooped up that many bounties, so that's crazy. They've just been chipping up. At least Tree Man has. Ooh, brutal. Look at that. Ran into Ace Queen. Wow. Let me send him some tissues. I sent him some tissues so, you know, he could stop the tears. Oh my. Look at that. Tree Man trying to scoop up some chips there. Let's see what happens. NGFZAS has 2 more blinds behind them. Not looking good for them. Kings looking mighty tasty. Kings and Jacks looking like they have scooped up a pot. Tree Man has fallen behind. Crazy. Sunny King is now right behind me. Wow, how the tables have turned. This game, it's all over the place, right? I mean,